Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Scott is on the line in Indianapolis. Scott, how can we help?
George, Ken, thanks for taking the call. I'm intimidated by you guys, but I don't have a work question, so I guess I flunked the test.
I'll figure out something to give you.
No, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'm going to think of something while George answers your finance question. I'm going to come up with something to give away.
All right, guys. So I really have kind of two issues going on side by side. I have a wife. I'm trying to come up with something to help her join me on managing her budget. Right now, she's kind of refusing to get involved. And along those same lines, we have a large purchase we're considering. It's expensive and time critical, and really be a good time to get on the same page. And we're not really.
Who wants to make this purchase?
We both do.
Okay, what is the purchase? Can you tell us?
I'm 56, she's 40, and we want another kid. We want to purchase a kid. But
Whoa.
we need a little milk to help doing it.
Whoa.
And And the time is ticking.
Wait. Are you joking when you say purchase a kid?
No, using IVF.
Oh, okay. I had to ask. It threw me off. I was... Whew.
Okay. So where are you guys at financially today? As it stands, do you have any debt, and what's your income?
The only debt we have, we're Davis, so we do things a little different. No mortgage, no payments. We've been married for 2 years. I brought in the debt of about $18,000. That's down from $100,000. And that was medical bills from my previous wives.
Okay. So you still have the medical bills?
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. And what's the household income?
Combined, we make about the same. We're doing about $9,000 a month.
Awesome. Okay, that's a great shovel. So we can clean up this medical debt quickly. Do you have an emergency fund?
Yes.
Okay. So you're right on the Dave-ish part, and you're trying to get her on board. What is the current hesitation on her part?
Well, just a little background. She was raised poor family. Her previous marriage he was an overspender, and she had to manage the books. I managed the books in my marriage, so I thought it'd be a kind of a great combination coming together. I made the mistake of saying, well, since you've never had money, I'll let you keep your income in a separate account.
Oh, boy.
And, yeah. And
so you guys
time,
currently don't have combined bank accounts?
Right.
And it's because of two previous marriages, there was financial trauma that happened in various ways, it sounds like.
Right.
So there's a very kind of scarcity mentality from her upbringing, plus the financial abuse that she experienced in her previous marriage. So she's coming to the table with a lot of financial baggage that we have to get to the root of. And do you feel like you're triggering a lot of this when you're talking, hey, I'm going to manage this, here's what we're going to do, we're going to get on the budget, and she's starting to get a little skittish about the whole thing?
Yeah, it's probably at that point where I'm, aggressively trying to get her involved, and it's pushing her away, I think.
Well, what is her longing? Is she wanting a child? What's the real why behind why should she get on this budget? What's in it for her?
Then that's what I've been trying to actually use is, we've got this, we don't really have the money for it, but if, we work together on this, and I've thrown out a couple offers as far as, if she gets paid for her summer work or I get, end of year bonus, we can go ahead and use that money for it. The chance of success is only 25%. So obviously I'm a little reluctant with those odds to even go into this venture.
Yeah.
I'm willing to,
Is she?
But,
all right, let's talk about the relationship part. So obviously you're not on the same page, and I'm guessing that you've said to her multiple times, I want us to combine income, combine bank accounts and all this and work together. Has she just said full stop, no way, I'm not interested?
Yes.
So it's non-negotiable to this point. She said, no thanks.
Yes.
All right, how bad does she want a child at 40?
Badly.
And you've told her we don't have the money to afford it. What does she say to that?
I think she's willing to go into debt for that. And that's where I've kind of said, we need to see a couple things first before we do that.
Okay. And how'd that go over?
I think she's just driven to, she wants to try for another child. And I'm
Okay,
not,
let me
I'm not
read between the
against that.
lines.
I don't.
So she said no. You said we need to combine our incomes, finances, all this. She said nope. Then she said I want a baby, and you said okay, but we don't have the money, so we need to do this, this, and this. And her reply was, I don't care. I want the baby. I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable, but this is important. Is that what I'm hearing? She's like, thanks, but no thanks. We're doing it.
Yes.
My friend, this is like,
You guys are misaligned on core financial values.
well, this is going to wreck your relationship. I want you to fast forward for 30 seconds. You go ahead and give in because she's dug a hole. She's dug in. And so we either come to a compromise of what we both want. She wants the baby. You want to pay cash for it. We compromise on that, or we don't move forward on this. That's my position. And it ought to be your position. Because if you give in, and this isn't about right or wrong, but if you and it doesn't work, which there's a 75% chance it doesn't work. I'm hoping for the best. My wife and I went through it. It did not work for us. So I'm speaking from a place of intimate knowledge of the situation. We paid cash. You will resent her tremendously. And I also got news for you. She'll probably want to try again. Now, you think about that future. Because I think this is a difficult conversation, and probably with a marriage counselor or a pastor. That's what I think this is.
Yeah, I've listened to the show enough where that's probably what I was thinking the advice was going to be.
Well, this is just such an emotionally charged conversation because we're not just talking about a frivolous purchase of a pool. Yeah. Okay, this is our family we're talking about. So, Scott, hang on the line. I'm going to do my best effort to get you guys on the same page by gifting you 1 year of Financial Peace University. Have her watch all the lessons. Just have her say, hey, all I'm asking is that you sit down and watch these lessons with me, and I'm also going to give you every dollar premium to make budgeting even easier. And what you're going to do, it's not I'm handling it or you're handling it. We're going to look at this together and craft a plan to help us create this future, both financially and for our family.